I just arrived and checked into my hostel, and I'm going to take you on my solo adventures here in the province of Kanchanaburi. There's a lot of World War II history here, there's beautiful nature, and I'll be here for 3 or 4 nights, haven't decided yet, and hopefully I can document some interesting things for you guys to see. So I just finished up at the Death Railway Center Museum. So Kanchanaburi is actually part of the Thai-Burma railway system, where during World War II, thousands of prisoners of war, as well as civilian laborers, were put under very harsh conditions to build this railway through very mountainous and difficult terrain. There were thousands of people who died during this building, and that's kind of what Kanchanaburi is famous for regarding World War II. So this museum just showed a bit about the history and plans of making this railway, as well as some information about the prisoners of war. Interestingly, actually the British were considering building this railway before the war, but it's a very difficult task, which is why they decided not to. Or I also heard because they knew how difficult it would be on workers that they decided not to. I don't know what the real reason is, but yeah, it's quite interesting history and quite sad. Okay, it's now night or evening. I'm about to go grab dinner with a friend that I coincidentally ran into on the way over here. Things are definitely livening up at night. I was a bit worried in the day. Everything was very dead and gloomy, but it's nice to see a bunch of the shops are opening up now for the evening. Okay, so now it's day 2 of Kanchanaburi, and I will be going to Elephant World, which is an ethical elephant camp. They rescue old, disabled, injured elephants. And I'll be going there to help prepare food for them and bathe them. So yeah, that will be most of my day today. Right now I'm just eating breakfast, some sticky rice. I just had some pork as well, and this is my view at the hotel I'm staying at. So yeah, quite a nice view, and I'll be sure to have some video updates of the Elephant World. Boy, can you get it? So this is the bridge over the River Kwai. And I think this is the part that was bombed by the Allies, and then like this more, I guess, I don't know how to explain it. This area is what was bombed by the Allies during the war. Day 3 in Kanchanaburi. My friend Abby and Abby, who's also, or used to be a foreign English teacher, we hired a driver, tour guide, and we are going to a waterfall as well as Hellfire Pass, which I'm not 100% sure what the Hellfire Pass is, but I think like it certainly has to do with the railway and you know, the prisoners of war and forced laborers working to kind of dig up the area to make space for the railway. But still, I'm not exactly sure what it is referring to, but you'll see coming up.
Becca's friend Abby at Sai Yok Waterfall, just chilling, looking at this cool train, you know, just Thailand things.
Just made it to the museum part of the Hellfire Pass. Entry here is free, as well as at the actual Hellfire Pass place. And I think we'll look around here, and then it's a little bit of a hike up to the actual site. And here is the orientation deck from the museum. So this amount of rock is what a single worker was forced to move every day. So along this path is actually where the railway used to be, but since the war ended, they've removed the actual tracks. So this is Hellfire Pass, also known as Konyu Cutting. And it was given this name because of the hell-like working conditions of the people who were forced to break through all of this rock to place a railway track here. So hand tools were used to drill the holes for the dynamite to break up this rock. And yeah, it's just pretty crazy. Pretty crazy the work they had to do to make this railway. And also considering how malnourished and disease-ridden these prisoners and workers were. Made it out alive and now have smoothies, heading to the death railway now.
20 baht tip for being cute.
Done with my trip in the town of Kanchanaburi, and now I'm actually going to take this motorbike and drive about an hour north, I think, to Erawan National Park. Erawan Falls National Park, and I will try to camp there. I'll be doing this part solo. But yeah, so let's go on a little road trip. And we made it! So I've just put all my stuff in my tent. I'm actually the only one camping here, apparently. But like, it's kind of nice in a way. It's a good view and great open space. Okay, now I'm making my way to the top tiers, and then I think I'll work my way down. I wish I had some snacks and a smoothie, that'd be so good. Food will be my motivation. Wish me luck. Made it to the 7th tier. It was nice. The water had a lot of fish that like eat the dead skin off your feet, which I didn't really like. So I honestly didn't stay in the water too long. Guess it's a little scary that I have this whole campground to myself. A little spooky. My first time camping alone. And then also I'm really alone, you know? Like no one else is here. The tents are actually all pre-set up. So although it may look like a full campground, these are all empty. Survived my first night in the woods of Thailand. And this is my view from my tent, which is quite nice. So today I'm going to head back to the town and drop off my bike, and then I'm actually going to head to Hua Hin. This video though will just cover my Kanchanaburi trip, so that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed following along, and I'd say, yeah, if you come to Thailand and you have time, visit Kanchanaburi. There's beautiful nature, and if you're into history, there's a lot of history here, so it's not just the nature, there's more than that. Bye!